How do, Josh? My name's Anthony. You know me better in that Twitterverse as Rural Farm Boy. I just want to sit here and send you a message to give you my personal, very humble thanks for you and Turbo and everybody that you had on your show through all the celebration. Making short little maybe half-hour shows and then putting them out to share for those of us who weren't able to be there. And through your doing, you brought me there with you. Telling about all the different things that yous got into, what you saw, who you met. And every morning I got up before that live stream started, and I was along for all of it. I told Hawes on his show that I took vacation day from work through all the celebration, even starting with Thursday. And every next morning I woke up, I had 3-4 hours my time here in Western Pennsylvania before that live stream started. So I sit down in the kitchen, update my podcast playlist, and boom, there's new Star Wars spelt. I thought, holy shit, all right. And each morning you give me something really fun to listen to. Never knew who was going to be on next. So once again, my friend, thank you very much for doing what you did and sharing with us. And I'll look forward to what your next episode's going to be, because it's surely going to be in my playlist. And you know I post them up every day, what I'm listening to. And you'll know when that is. So, till that time, my Star Wars friend, may the Force be with you. I'll see you on the radio.
Okay, well, we thought the Star Wars celebration was over and it was done, and we had to say goodbye to all our friends and wish them well, and we just got a little denouement at the end, a little bookmark on the thing. Firstly, I've got Catherine here, who happens to be in San Fran the same time as me, so we're doing a little bit of sightseeing. So hello, Catherine, how are you?
I'm a bit overwhelmed by seeing...
Well, what's that? If you can hear it on the thing, I can hear running water. What are we looking at right now?
We're looking at the Yoda fountain at Lucasfilm.
We are. We're sitting here looking at Yoda. He's running. We ran into a lady yesterday who claimed that she was told that the fountain doesn't run all the time. I don't know. She got a tour guide just to say to get them in, but I think anybody can get in. I think she got taken for a ride on that, but at least it made them feel like their trip was special. But there we're looking at him right now, and the water is free-flowing, and he's just keeping an eye on things. And it's just an absolutely gorgeous day here. We've just had a little walk through the Presidio, down the steps, and then you kind of come around the corner, and here he is. So I can't think of really a better way to tail in our trip, really, is to come to Lucasfilm. So we haven't...
Yeah, to think this is Lucasfilm, this is where they...
It's like the chocolate factory, isn't it?
Yeah, they create the magic here. This is where all the ideas happen. This is it. This is, I don't know, my Oz, my magic place.
Your Rosebud.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just sitting out. The thing is, there's nobody else here actually. There's a family who just sort of had a look around. They've gone in. We're just sort of sitting here taking it in. Really, you sort of feel like you could sit here and just look at it all day. It's very, very nice. It's an absolutely gorgeous place to work. So I mean, God, good work, George, snapping up this nice piece of real estate when you did. I'm not quite sure what else to say. I think what we'll do is we'll take a couple of photos, and then we might go and see if we can get into the lobby, and then we might just do a little tag on the end. Once we've done that, any closing words on the fountain, or you just want to get a bit closer?
I think
you want to go for a swim in? You want to jump inside like you're in the Friends fountain?
Yes. I don't think they'd appreciate that. Yeah, it's sort of funny how you know me. I'm a bit overwhelmed by just being here. This is This is it. These are the places that make the movies that have meant so much to us all.
We'll just keep an eye out for KK, see if she gives us a guided tour. We found the pizza place across the road where we think she gets her breakfast every day. We assume. We haven't heard any tales to the contrary. So 2 slices every morning KK gets at that place.
Pizza by the slice.
Yeah. Okay. She comes in every morning. She gets 2 slices of pizza and she eats them on the spot, and that's how she gets going. All right. Well, we're going to take a few little happy snaps, and then we'll go have a little sit in the lobby, I think, and then we'll report back. So we're back outside. We just had a little bit of a wander into the lobby of Lucasfilm, which was quite cool. Nobody grabbed us and took us on a full tour. You know, if anybody's listening to this, actually, it doesn't make any sense. If you're listening to it now, we've already left. So we have to get on Twitter and say we're here. Somebody let us behind the doors. But it is still a functioning place of business as well. So you can't just sort of go in there and start poking through things and stuff. But what did you see in there, Catherine?
I saw all my dreams. I saw a life-size K2SO and R2D2. They were quite beautiful.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
It's weird though, isn't it? Because we've been at Celebration for 5 days, so we've seen R2s and K2SOs and Darth Vaders up the wazoo. Yeah. But it's something different when you see them at Lucasfilm, isn't it?
Yeah, these are like the Lucasfilm versions of them. These are the ones, and so when you come through the doors, the first thing you're greeted by is R2, and that's special. And then there's K2SO. So right there in the lobby, so it sort of says the importance or how much love they put into him, because then there's also a Darth Vader as well. Yeah,
there's a Darth Vader, and then there's actually a King Kong statue. I'm just trying to remember the guy who created King Kong. I feel really stupid now. I don't remember his name, but obviously that's a big influence on George Lucas special effects and things. So I think that's why that's in the lobby. And there's a Darth Vader, and then there's sort of some shelves with lots of little Star Warsy things, little busts and pictures and little models. There's some Chewies and some Darth Mauls and some Boba Fett's and sort of an Amidala there and some blasters.
Yep, blasters.
Lightsabers. What else? What else did we see? I saw a Darth Maul bust, and there was a few awards and stuff on there.
Yeah.
I got quite a good photo. There was a photo of Michelle Obama looked like she was dancing with Chewbacca. Did you see that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was quite cool. But yeah, so you can go into the lobby, and it's actually just, like I said, it's working. There's somebody working on. There's a receptionist sitting there, trying to do their job. So you can't sort of just go in and start bellowing around. I'm sure they probably do get a few people who freak out a little bit. We managed to keep our cool, somewhat. And it's just like a really great way to end this trip. We both fly back tomorrow. You're flying a bit later than me, but and that'll be the end of quite an experience. We get to just come to Lucasfilm as a last little yay Star Wars.
A little pilgrimage to what this whole trip has been about our passion, our love. And there's the Yoda.
Yeah, there he is. He's looking pretty good. So I don't believe that lady when she was saying that the fountain wouldn't run. This doesn't look like the kind of place where the fountain doesn't run.
No, I think it runs all the time, and yeah, you are allowed into the lobby at all times. So yeah, I think she was.
Well, they said they had a tour guide, so I think the tour guide was trying to, they got a special guide to get them in. I'm like, I don't think you can just walk up. But anyway, they can tell their friends that, we can tell our friends that we got to come. So unbelievably cool. I guess the next time that I'll be recording, I'll be back in Australia, I think. So we're just looking at the door. People are popping out. We're like, oh, who's that? But it's, probably could be literally hundreds and hundreds of people who work here. So we're not really expecting to see some sort of major recognizably person, unless someone just comes up and is like, hey, you want to go look inside? And if so, you'll either hear more about this as soon as you hear this, or the music will start playing and that'll be the end. But I think this is the end. So thanks, Catherine. Thanks for a lovely trip.
Thanks, Josh. You've been great, and all these podcasts have been fantastic fun to do. and the beanies have kept me warm.
Yeah, so actually before we do sign off, I got some photos in the beanie that I actually don't have a beanie anymore. I gave my last beanie away. Our boy Dallas Wood somehow slipped through the cracks. And I saw him on the second to last night. He's like, bro, when am I going to get a beanie? I was like, dude, didn't I give you one like the first night? He's like, no, I missed out and I haven't been able to ask. I'm like, oh, no. And I was all out, but I thought, I'll just give you the beanie off my head, Dallas. You can have that one. So I've got a couple, about 3 or 4 spares at home. And, yeah, so that'll be all right.
Yeah.
So but I'm glad that one of the beanies still made it.
Yeah. So I was here in my episode 9 beanie that we got from the panel.
Oh yeah, Eric Struthers has got my episode 9 beanie. All my beanies got given away. Actually, I should probably add to that story. I think I said on one of the other pods that poor Eric didn't have a great first day, and then I said I'll cheer him up. I'll give him my episode 9 beanie, and then in the David Collins panel line, I said, oh, here you go. Here's a beanie, Eric. He's like, thanks, bro. Oh, by the way, did I tell you that I stood 2 feet away from Daisy Ridley with Steele and Oscar Isaac? I'm like, wow, that's the second coolest thing that happened to you today, I guess. But, yeah. Anyway, I think I might be repeating stories now. So we'll just, we'll leave you with the sounds of the Yoda fountain churning away, and we'll speak to you soon.